Hello everyone, how are you? Today we will be reviewing bar graphs. Before we learned that we have two types of bar graphs. We have a horizontal bar graph and a vertical bar graph. A bar graph represents data using bars. Let's solve some questions together as a review, and then you can go and solve the Kahoot questions. Let's take a look at this bar graph before we start. Let's take a look here. What is very important in our bar graph? First of all, the title. What is the title? Here we had the title as May birthdays. How many May birthdays are in the class? So your title is very important. Is it going to be favorite food, or are you asking about the favorite food or the number of pets, or like here May birthdays? What is your title? What is your data or graph talking about? The second thing in our graph is the other labels, the labels that represent the information like grade in school and number of students. So here the scale on the left shows the number of students. The scale is from 0 to 12 and it's showing, what is it showing? We have the label beside it, which is the number of students. And down here we have grade in school. Each bar represents a specific grade. The first bar represents the first grade, then the second grade, third grade, fourth grade, and finally fifth grade. And we will label these as the grades in school. So labeling is very important so you can know what are we talking about, what is your data that you collected. If I'm talking about favorite food, so I'm going to write favorite food instead of grade in school, and I'm going to write the food that I asked them. For example, pizza, ice cream, fruits, the food that you're going to ask in your survey. And don't forget again your scale. Your scale is very important. If you're counting by twos, then each line will stand for 2 students. If you're and the rows should be equal. All the lines drawn here in the bar graph, they all should be equal, either by 1 or by 2. You will decide the scale when you make your own data, but here we chose a scale of 2, so each line represents 2 students. Start with the first question. Mrs. Ancram's class took a survey about the pets they have. Display the data in a vertical bar graph. Okay, so a vertical bar graph, we draw the vertical bar graph from the bottom to the top, from down to up. That's a vertical bar graph. Now, in the class, they have 12 cats, 11 dogs, and 5 fish. So, let's check our options and see which of these bar graphs represent the data that we have, which is 12 cats, 11 dogs, and 5 fish. Let's take a look at the first one. The first one says they have 12 cats. And how many dogs? It's between 10 and 12, which is 11. So here 12 cats, 11 dogs, and fish is between 4 and 6, which is 5. Is that the correct answer? 12 fish, 11 dogs, and 5 fish. Yes, it is the correct answer, but let's check the rest before we move on. Here, the cats are on 4, so 4 cats, between 4 and 6, 5 cats, and the fish are only 1. Is that correct? No, this is not what we're looking for. Here, we have 10 cats, 5 dogs, and 4 fish. Is this our data? No, it's not. And finally, here we have 10 cats, 10 dogs, and 5 fish. Is that correct? Also, it's not correct. So answer A was the correct answer. Now let's move to the second question. Display the data this time in a horizontal bar graph. In a horizontal bar graph, we start from the left to the right. The data shows that it's for the favorite food. It's for the favorite food. 8 like pizza, 11 like ice cream, 7 like tacos, and 10 like chicken. So we need to find the bar graph, the horizontal bar graph that represents this data. Let's take a look at A. Here in A we have 7 pizza. It's between 6 and 8, so it's 7. Ice cream is between 8 and 10, so it's 9. Taco is on 6 and chicken on 8. Is that correct? Let's get back to the data. No, pizza is 8, ice cream is 11, taco is 7, and chicken is 10. So this is not correct. Now here, pizza is on 8, ice cream is on 11, tacos is on 7, and chicken is on 10. Is that our data? Let's take a look at the tally chart. Pizza 8, ice cream 11, tacos 7, and chicken 10. So yes, it is letter B. This is the correct answer. Now that was a quick review on bar graphs. If you have any questions, send me on Class Dojo, and don't forget to solve the Kahoot I posted for you.